All right, guys, today we're going to be reacting to the richest Roblox dev in the world. All right, I'm pretty sure we all know who it is. If you don't know who it is, it's definitely Preston, the owner of PetSimX. He literally gets the most amount of players ever. I'm pretty sure he had like 1.5 million players at one point. It's insane. He makes so much money. But yeah, so someone made a story on it by Skate BTW. If you guys don't know who it is, just go subscribe to him, go like the video, go watch it yourself. But I don't know Preston's story, so I'm kind of interested in it. So let's watch this.
Pushing the boundaries of what is possible between aggressive monetization tactics
Bro,
and consistently breaking Roblox player count records.
You can spend so much Robux in Pet Simulator X. The amount of Robux, I've spent so much Robux in that game, I feel like I got scammed.
Has solidified himself as a cornerstone in the Roblox
Sheesh, bro's living life though. Look at those mountains. That looks fire.
Developer community. But wait a minute, how did he get this far?
Yeah.
To find this out, we have to journey all the way back to September 2nd, 2011.
2011? Bro has been making games since 2011? Guys, in 2011, I was 10 years old. I was not making games. I was playing them.
First day that Preston would log on to the game that would change his life forever. Preston
What?
began his Roblox journey by the name of Silver Sword Gold 2. He took an early obsession
That's
with
so
Sword
cool.
RPG games, creating 3 before releasing his first big project in 2012, Limited Tycoon.
So, wait, how old is Preston? Is he older than me? I thought we were the same age because no way he was 11, 12 just making games, right? If that's true, then he's been doing this for so long.
Preston was just 11 years old at the time.
Oh, he was 11. We're the same age. What?
I'm creating a game that actually followed Roblox's limited market system.
What?
And at this point, it was beginning to look like the birth of a prodigy.
Bro is insane. Making games at that age? Wow.
Fast forward a few years, and Preston would go on to release his first 2 profitable games at the age of 13. Guest Defense
Oh my
and Guest Defense
gosh.
2.
He was richer than me at 13. he's oh my gosh.
I'm sure you can guess what the main gameplay loop of this game was. This is a remake I found that another guy made. And
oh, that's
cool.
cool.
My goodness, OG Roblox was a time. Believe it or not, I remember these games like it was yesterday. Yes, guys, I am old. Go away. It's so crazy to think that I was playing these games at the same age that Preston was making them.
That is insane. Like, guys, when I was 11, 12, I was just playing games all day. I had no idea that you could make a game. Like, that wasn't even my thought. Like, that's insane.
The young prodigy would go on to release a few more games, resulting in minor success at best. But then, in October 2014, Preston released the game that would change everything.
What game? Wait, is this
Survival was
Giant
a round-based survival game that would go on to be Preston's first big hit, amassing almost 40 million plays before eventually being closed. This game even—
Wait, why did it get closed?
Inspired a sequel, Giant Survival 2, but
okay.
as with the first one, it also stopped being updated and eventually was closed.
Dang.
By this time, Preston was beginning to become a recognized name in the Roblox developer community. He had already transitioned his former studio, Spark Studios, into Big Games in 2015.
So it was called Spark Studios, and then he changed it to Big Games. So Preston has been doing this for over 10 years? What the heck? I've only been doing YouTube for 2 years. Wow.
He then proceeded to release a variety of games, with most reaching limited success at
Oh
best.
my gosh.
Preston was quiet for a few years, but it's now April 2018, and Preston will go on to release a flurry of simulator games every 2 weeks. Here's where
He was dropping a game every 2 weeks? What? How? How is he making games that fast?
Game we all know and love began with the release of Pet Simulator 1.
Wait, what? That's what Pet Simulator 1 looked like?
Pet Sim was a smash hit, amassing over 50,000.
Ew, look how the pets move. They move so weird.
Preston knew he had something special here, so he would go on to update this game nearly 20 times. Pet Sim 1 is very similar to the current game we know and love, and you can definitely see where the foundation of the later games comes from. In Pet Sim 1, you would actually buy hats as—
Wait, Pet Sim 1, and now we have Pet Sim X. Wait, there's 10 of them? Guys, I'm kind of new to Pet Sim. So did he actually make 10 of them?
As well as pets
to
increase your pet power.
What?
Pretty interesting, but I'm definitely glad they changed this feature. The pets also looked way different compared to what we're used to.
Yeah, those pets are ugly. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I don't know, derpy for lack of a better word.
But I mean, he was what? Like, what? How old was he when that game? How old was he when he made that game? Like 15?
And now we're going to fast forward all the way to 2019.
2019.
Considered to be Preston's most influential year before the release of PetSimX. Releasing titles such as Build and Survive, a remake of Giant Survival, and
he made Big Paintball too, right?
Hits,
oh, Big Paintball.
Preston was beginning to climb the mountain of success.
Yeah, he's on the top. He's literally on the top. Nobody's even close to PetSimX.
And he was approaching the summit very quickly. Build and Survive is a game where you do exactly what the title entails. You build and you survive. Can't really
survive
go much
what?
deeper than that. And as you can see, it's pretty fun. I definitely remember playing this with my cousins back in the day. And honestly, it's just absurd to see where Preston has gone from his humble beginnings just 4 short years ago. Preston
That's crazy.
Even had himself dancing at the shop.
Hey, okay, get sturdy. Hey, okay.
Next, Big Games released the Giant Survival remake, which was met with huge success, gaining over 216 million visits to date.
Oh my gosh. So he made a game when he was younger, and then when he got older and better, he like remade the game to make it better. That's so smart.
To be honest, Preston does seem to like his Giant Survival games. He's released like 3 of them over the last
3?
decade,
wow, I didn't know that.
Fun, so I'm not complaining. While these numbers may seem pretty huge, they actually pale in comparison to Preston's biggest hit of this year. A game we all still know and love.
PetSimX?
Paintball.
Oh, Big Paintball.
Big Paintball offered a place for those who just couldn't compete in sweatier FPS games such as Arsenal and Phantom Forces, and it allowed people to just kick back.
This game is fun. I've played this game a lot, and I like it a lot.
Good old-fashioned Roblox paintball. This game is considered Big Game's biggest success so far.
What? Oh, aside from
Pet
PetSimX.
Simulator games, amassing almost 1.5 billion visits so far.
1.5 billion, not million, billion. That's crazy.
We're gonna pay a visit to one of the other games released this year, the Giant Survival remake.
Okay.
This is a massive throwback.
That game looks fun. I've never even played it.
Viral game, and it most definitely did not disappoint. The gameplay is fun, and you can definitely see the graphical leap from this game to Pet Simulator X. It definitely does have its issues.
What
though, as you can see here, like this
what
guy
is
just can't
that?
even move, so unlucky for him.
What the heck?
I don't think it's been updated in a while, in all honesty, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
These 2 games were likely Preston's first taste of true wealth.
True wealth. I wonder how much money he made from these games, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much like these Roblox games even make.
And he would only seek to build his business empire even
They got Preston driving a supercar. What the heck?
further. However, what Preston didn't know is that it would take a massive mistake for him to truly reach his full potential.
A massive mistake.
Pet Simulator 2 released on December 1st, 2019 with
Ooh.
all the hype in the world surrounding its announcement. People were absolutely stoked for the second installment of the game that was beloved across Roblox. However, unfortunately, the hype would not last.
Why?
The game was doomed to failure from the start, as it was released with very few features, including some very basic features of Pet Sim 1s that players had already gotten used to. Trading wasn't in the game unless you had VIP.
Oh, wait, why? That's kind of dumb, I'll be honest.
You couldn't upgrade your pets to gold, and you couldn't even mass or auto-delete pets.
What?
Oh, and if I forgot to mention it, VIP was a time-limited game pass.
Bruh,
like, it would
come
run out
on.
after you bought it. I will say that the upgrade system was pretty cool, but honestly, it just overall felt like the game was extremely rushed and released just for the sake of getting a game out there.
Okay, so are these games still out? I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Pet Simulator 1. Is this game still out? I don't see it. Wait, is this it? Pet Simulator right here? Oh, this is it. Oh, I found it. Wait, there's people that still play it. Oh my gosh, there's 1.1 billion visits on this game. Wait. If this has 1.1 billion visits, how much visits does the real one have? Hold on. How many? Oh my gosh, 7 billion. 7 billion. That is crazy. That is insane.
Preston even tweeted beforehand that the game was expected to be extremely underwhelming as seen
What?
here.
He really did?
As release inches even closer, I want to set some expectations. At launch, there will only be 2 worlds, 3 eggs, and 23 pets. He would also commit to updates every week after launch. This brings us to what I think is the biggest learning experience Preston has had in his career so far. If you know that something isn't ready, don't release it. I think the game being rushed was a huge reason why it wasn't as successful as it could have been. It seemed like players were just offered a new map, which is actually very hard to navigate in all honesty, and they were just expected to hand over their money and enjoy it. The game was also heavily advertised as the first simulator that wasn't pay to win, and well, you guys saw, the game released and you literally had to have VIP. Pretty pay to win.
He said, nope, no pay to win, but then when you get the game, it literally is.
Ask me. You also quite literally could not get the best pets in the game, and you couldn't even access the latest worlds every update unless you had VIP.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
I was thinking with this one. Pet Simulator 2 would go on to be updated only 4 times before inevitably being discontinued as Preston moved on to other projects.
He deleted it?
The massive learning experience that was Pet Sim 2, Preston set his sights on fixing the mistakes he made. Pet Simulator X would release
Pet Sim
on
X,
July
here it is.
29th,
Here it is.
attracting the attention of dozens of content creators.
Creecrap, why is he picking his nose? What the?
Russo and more were all playing the game at launch, and it was looking like Preston had finally done it. He'd made Roblox's next big hit.
Oh my gosh.
100,000 players on release. Pet Sim X
100,000 players on release. That's how you know you just made it.
shot up in popularity almost instantaneously. This would only be the start though, as Preston and his team of devs would work around the clock to produce almost weekly updates.
Weekly updates.
Passed, Pet Sim's concurrent player count would continue to rise almost exponentially.
1.2 million.
Preston,
oh my
being
gosh.
The savvy businessman that he is, decided to capitalize on this hype with a series of plushie releases, starting with the huge cat plushie, which I'm sure you guys remember.
I remember when the plushies came out, they were so hyped. Everyone was getting them. All the YouTubers, everybody.
Very quickly. With each plushie you purchased, you also received a redeemable code for an in-game version of the pet.
Yep, I remember that too.
These sold for hundreds on eBay, and they are now considered one of the rarest and most expensive pets in the game, with many players offering dozens of huge pets just for a single huge cat. Preston would continue to release many updates in the coming months, even producing updates for nearly every holiday, including Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's, and more. It was safe to say that players were absolutely hooked, but this was just the beginning. From mid-2022 to now, Pet Sim began to explode.
Yeah, bro. Literally every time Pet Simulator X updated, Roblox went down. Literally, like Roblox servers gone, disappeared.
The game was averaging 200 to 300k players at once for
That's
a time.
insane.
It began to shatter records almost every time a new update dropped. Nearly every major update in 2023 has had over 1 million players online.
Oh my gosh, 1 million?
Preston offering update gifts for people who are around when the update
That's like more than Call of Duty games. I don't think you guys understand. That's more than Call of Duty games.
drops, but it's still absolutely crazy. Talking about crazy numbers, the daycare update on February 25th had over 1.5 million players at one point.
1.5 million.
To release plushies periodically, including releasing extremely limited quantity Titanic plushies like the blobfish and hippo melon.
Ew, that blobfish looks ugly. Oh, they're selling for $3,000. Who's buying that? Who is actually buying that? I am not buying that. Oh my gosh.
Not so bad for a stuffed animal. Overall, I think it's pretty clear that Preston has earned his place on the Mount Rushmore of Roblox developers.
Yeah, he's
consistently pushed the limits of the
he's at the top.
even to the point where people would expect Roblox to go down every time Pet Sim updated. Like, this man single-handedly made Roblox upgrade their servers. Honestly,
that's insane.
Is a fantastic role model for the next generation of developers. He's perfectly balanced, turning a profit with keeping players coming back, and I'm sure his career will have many long, prosperous years ahead. Regardless of your opinions regarding how pay-to-win the game is, you do have to admit that what Preston has accomplished in just a few short years is nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, that the game is extremely pay to win. I've spent so much Robux on the game, but the game is overall good, and I can't wait to see what other games Preston comes out with in the future.